Hello, my dear students. The following presentation is going to be about the present continuous. But before explaining the present continuous, let's see the difference between simple present and present continuous. We use simple present when we have number one, routine. Yes, routine. Yes, routine. And when we want to express routine, we use the following words: always, every day, every night, every morning, every Sunday, every weekend, every month, and so on and so forth. For example, Ahmed reads a book every morning. This is a very nice routine and nice habit. Asma goes to the cinema every weekend. Moroccan people eat couscous every Friday. Number two, we use simple present when we want to speak about timetable, timetable, timetable. For example, Marwan goes to school at 9 o'clock. The bus leaves to Casablanca at 9:30 p.m. We also use simple present in order to speak about a general fact. Yes, general fact. For example, the earth turns around the sun. The earth turns around the sun. The sun rises in the east. The sun rises in the east. Good. So, my dear students, let's move to the present continuous. We use the present continuous when we have an ongoing action that is happening now. And there are some specific words that we use when we have the present continuous, such as now, right now, at this moment, at the moment, and so on and so forth. For example, he is watching TV right now. He is watching TV right now. We are eating our dinner at this moment. We are eating our dinner at this moment. Right now, Ibrahim and Hassan are playing tennis. Right now, Ibrahim and Hassan are playing tennis. Right now, I am teaching you the present continuous. Right now, I am teaching you the present continuous. Now it's time to discover the form of the present continuous. Here we have a sentence. Walid is reading a book at this moment. Good. Through this sentence, my dear students, we are going to see the form of the present continuous. Let's start first with Walid. Walid is a subject. Walid is a subject. plus we have here is, which is the verb to be, plus here we have in the red color the verb to read, which is a verb. Good. Plus next to read we have in the brown color an ing, which is added to the verb to read. Plus we have here a book. A book here is an object. Good. So here is the form. Subject plus verb to be plus verb plus ing plus object. Let's apply this rule to the verb to watch as an example. Here we are going to write a sentence based on this form of the present continuous. Subject plus verb to be plus verb plus ing plus object. Let's start with the subject. Here we can choose subject pronoun I. And then we are going to add the verb to be. Am, I am, I am. Here we are going to add the verb to watch, which is watch. And next to the verb, we are going to bring the ing and put it next to watch. And then we are going to have watching. Watching, I am watching. And finally, we are going to add the object. I am watching TV. I am watching TV. It is very easy. So, my dear students, let's put the verb to watch in the positive form of the present continuous. Now let's start with the full form. Now I'm going to read, and you are going to repeat after me. I am watching. You are watching. He is watching. She is watching. It is watching. We are watching. You are watching. And they are watching. Here we have the short form. Am watching. You're watching. He's watching. She's watching. It's watching. We're watching. You're watching. And they're watching. So, my dear students, let's put the verb to watch in the positive form of the present continuous. Now let's start with the full form. Now I'm going to read, and you are going to repeat after me. I am watching. You are watching. He is watching. She is watching. It is watching. We are watching. You are watching. And they are watching. Here we have the short form. I'm watching. You're watching. He's watching. She's watching. It's watching. We're watching. You're watching. And they're watching. So, my dear students, in order to make sure that you understood the rule very well, we are going to do an exercise. All what you have to do, my dear students, is to put the verbs between brackets in the correct positive form of the present continuous. Now, number 1, we have an example of the verb to play. I'm playing football. Let's move to number 2. You stand. Now, I give you 3 minutes to answer. 1, 2, 3. Good. You are standing. You are standing. Number 3. He, a donut. And we have the verb to eat. 1, 2, 3. Yes, he is eating a donut. He is eating a donut. Number 4. She, a film. And we have the verb to watch. 1, 2, 3. Yes, she is watching a film. She is watching a film. Number 5. Eat. And we have the verb to sleep. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is sleeping. It is sleeping. Let's move to number 6. We, Marrakesh, and we have the verb enjoy. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we are enjoying Marrakesh. We are enjoying Marrakesh. Let's move to number 7. You to school. And we have the verb to go. 1, 2, 3. Yes, you are going to school. You are going to school. Number 8. They, and we have the verb to dance. 1, 2, 3. Yes, they are dancing. They are dancing. Very good, my dear students. My dear students, we've seen the positive form of the present continuous. Now it's time to discover the negative form of the present continuous using the verb to watch. Now we are going to start with the full form. I'm going to read and you are going to repeat after me. I am not watching. You are not watching. He is not watching. She is not watching. It is not watching. We are not watching. You are not watching. And they are not watching. Let's move to the short form. I'm not watching. I'm not watching. You aren't watching. You aren't watching. He isn't watching. She isn't watching. It isn't watching. We aren't watching. You aren't watching. And they aren't watching. Good. So, my dear students, let's put the verbs in the bracket in the correct form. Number 1. Ahmed. Not, and we have the verb to read. A story right now. 1, 2, 3. Yes, Ahmed isn't reading a story right now. Good. Number 2. Kamal and Siham. Not, we have the verb to eat. Lunch at this moment. 1, 2, 3. Kamal and Siham aren't eating lunch at this moment. Good. Because Kamal and Siham are replaced with the subject pronoun they. Number 3. We, between brackets, we have not and the verb to watch. Excuse me, because there is a mistake here. It is the verb to watch, not watching. A movie at the moment. 1, 2, 3. Good. We aren't watching a movie at the moment. Good. Excellent. Let's move now to number 4. I, between brackets, we have not and the verb to cook. Couscous right now. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I'm not cooking couscous right now. Very good, my dear students. So, my dear students, thank you so much for watching and see you next time, inshallah.